Hello everyone. In this video we are going to check out the method for drawing the various kind of polygons. The method is known as the universal method for the regular polygons. And for this method we are going to assume that the size of the sides of polygon is equal to 50 mm. And this universal method is generally used for drawing any kind of polygon like pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon. So you can draw any kind of polygon using this generalized method. So let us start by drawing a line of 50 mm as we are having the side size equal to 50 mm. So I will take a horizontal line as well as the reference line of the 50 mm. Let me say the name of this line is PQ. Very first step over here to do is to draw the bisector of this line. So what I will do, I will take the compass. I will take the distance more than the half of this line and I will make an arc above and below the line. I will keep the same distance and I will go to second point. Once again, I will make an arc above and below the line. You will find out an intersection at both the ends and we will connect both the intersections. So this is the bisector of line PQ. Now, the next thing that we are going to do is to create an arc by taking Q as a center. Distance is equal to PQ. And we will make an arc like this. And we are going to keep this as a quarter arc. So what I will do, I will draw a line perpendicular to line PQ from point Q. So I will take the reference of this vertical line and I will draw the vertical line from point Q. So this is the point that I wanted. Now over here I can draw one line that is connecting the received point and point P. Now after this whole process we have received total two new points on this vertical line. Very first point is after the arc and the second point is the intersection of this line. I will give this intersection as number 4 and I will give this arc intersection as number 6 because I can make hexagon from this point 6 and I can make square from this point 4. Now let us check out how to make a hexagon. So for that I need to use this point 6 as a center, as well as we are having already one side of the hexagon which is line PQ. So what I will do, I will take point 6 as a center. I will take the distance from 6 to P as a radius and I will make a circle. Once the circle is made, I will take the distance from P to Q because this is the side of this hexagon. I will mark this distance on this circle. So from point Q I have marked this intersection. Now I will go to this intersection and mark one more intersection. I can do the same thing from this point P. I will mark one intersection over here. I will mark the second intersection from this intersection. And I can continue like this. Okay, and as you can observe from this intersection, I can mark this intersection. So this is a confirmation that I have drawn the perfect intersections. Once we are done, we will give it a numbering let me say this is PQ. So I can say this is an R, S, T, U. And I will connect all these points, which will give me the hexagon. If you want a square, what you need to do? You need to take 4 as a center. Take the distance from 4 to P as a radius and draw a circle. Once you are done, take the distance from P to Q. Then start making number of arcs on the drawn circle. So this is the first intersection. From point P, if I draw an arc, this will be my second intersection. Just connect them from point P to this one. And this is the last side of the square. So as you can see from point 4, whatever the circle we are making will give me the square, which is having total 4 sides. From number 6, we have received a hexagon which is having total 6 sides. Now if I want a pentagon, then what I need to do, I need to actually bisect this 4, 6 distance. Okay, so I can take the midpoint of this 4, 6 line. So what I will do, I will bisect this 4, 6 distance. So for that, I will take a compass, I will put it on number 4, I will take a random distance. Okay, so this is my first arc, this is this arc. I will keep the same distance and I will go to point number 6. I will try to intersect those arcs. Now whatever the intersection I have received, from these intersections, whatever the line I will draw will give me the midpoint of this 4, 6 line. So the midpoint will be my number 5. Now let us try to draw the pentagon. To draw the pentagon, we will repeat the same process. What is the process? Take the 5 number as a center. Take the distance from 5 to P as the radius. And draw a circle. Now on this circle, mark number of intersection with the distance PQ. So I will take this PQ distance and from Q I will try to mark a intersection over here. From point P I will try to mark intersection over here, and further if you mark intersection from the received point, as you can observe, you are getting the top point over here. The same thing, if you mark the intersection from here, you are going to receive the top point. So these are the 5 points. This is PQ, these are 2 points, and this is the top point. So by connecting all these 5 points, you will get a pentagon. So let me just connect all these 5 points. So as you can observe, this is the pentagon that you have received. Now, if you want to draw the heptagon, in this case, you need a 7th point, which will be above the 6th point. At how much distance? The distance will be equal to the distance from 4 to 5 or 5 to 6. Okay, so this is the distance that I am going to have for the heptagon. So what I will do, I will take the distance from 4 to 5. I will mark that distance from point 6, above the point 6. So this is going to be my 7th point, from where I can draw the heptagon. If I want to draw the octagon, I can just marking this distance further like this. So this will give me the 8th point from where I can draw the octagon. So let us try to draw the heptagon first. So for that, I will take the center of the circle at the point 7. I will take the distance equal to 7 to P, and I will draw a circle. Once we are done with the circle, what we will do, we will take the distance from P to Q, because these are going to be the sides of my heptagon. So I will take this distance. I will mark this distance on the received circle from point Q. I will mark this further. So after marking all the points, we will connect them sequentially by a straight line. So this is my heptagon having the 7 sides: the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. So this is how the generalized method, or you can say the universal method for drawing the polygons works. By using this method, you can draw any size of the polygon with any number of sides. So this is the end of this video. Keep practicing such kind of problems. Have a good day.